Howdy, y'all. This is your boy, MC, Recovery in the house. Well, I know y'all seen my earlier video I did at work. Hey, I did that nutrition recovery as an inside job group, over there at the Behavioral Health Center. That was my fourth time, and I did some blending. Oh, but get to the title. Man, this blew me out the water. It's not a lot of BuzzFeed in the YouTube area, but it's like I always said, before we even had the election, I said this influx of immigrants and all of this, and me watching that Boston Celtic game, whoever they was playing, and they was just immediately swearing people in, just blew me out the water because I was listening to the people I grew up with, working at the tire shop, right in South Central. And then I seen what coming in this country looks like. I used to take their Theo Miguel to appointments for the dentist, to East LA, over there by Wilmington and Cesar Chavez, to the eye doctor, all kind of things. But to make a long story short, let's get to what this subject is. DOGE has found. A lot of people from the left would like to put a lot of shame, and so guilt, talking about everything is really racked up, and it's impossible for this to happen. But I remember when I had my turmoil in my recovery, and I wanted SSI, and the hoops I had to jump through just to get a piece of a check. So let's get this show started and really cracking and jumping off, and I'm going to give you a glimpse because that was my little 2-minute monologue to let you know I got some more stuff to come. So let's get in here. Let's see it. This is going to be fair use. I do it like this, and we're going to start probably at the beginning right over here. I know where this is. First, we got to look at this. What this guy was saying, what they was doing at the border. Okay? This is Elon Musk now.
Administration. And then you go walk across the border, they do what's called a release from your own recognizance, and they give you an NTA, notice to appear, which to appear to judge. The wait times on judges are like average 6 years. Look at Grok, you'll see it on immigration judges. There's only 700 of them. This is 5.5 million people, okay? So what happens then? Once you're in the country and you got asylum through one of these pathways, and we map the whole thing out, you can apply for a work document. You file a 765, it's the work form. You get this form called the 766, that's the authorization, and then Social Security Administration automatically sends you in the mail your Social Security number. No interview, no ID.
This is worth just reiterating. It's not people sometimes think that under the Biden administration that he was simply asleep at the switch. He wasn't asleep.
No.
They weren't asleep at the switch. It was a massive, large-scale program to import as many illegals as possible, ultimately to change the entire voting map of the United States and disenfranchise the American people and make it a permanent, deep blue, one-party state from which there would be no escape.
See? And that's what I was saying. So, what I was saying is that, what I was basically saying is, boy, they was really stacking the deck. I mean, just stacking the deck. And then it was an influx. Because once I saw a basketball game where a judge is out there swearing in people that I don't know where they came from, their loyalty and duties to the United States and willing to go to war and all that. It was a trip. And that was during the halftime. And I wasn't hearing a lot of do applause. So it's just a one-sided party. If you don't think our way, oh well, we see what you got against progress, all of this gibberish stuff. Don't you believe in evolution? All these weird magical talking points. But now, and I really don't mean to say but see, look at the other part of this. This is fair use. I mean, fair use. Go over there to LFR family, and man, he be having some smooth information. So let's get down to the real side of the party, because now those that know how to speak another language, get ready.
No interview.
Let's go up here. I think it's at 12:35. It's right about here. Get ready. Get ready. I'm saying it's right here.
That you got to have an issue with this. I don't care if you're on the right, if you're on the left, you should have an issue with this. There's no way in hell that this is not a problem. I want y'all to check this out right here, man. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. Don't forget, like this video, guys. This is the only way these videos
and like mine too,
is
okay?
when we like them and when we engage inside of the comment section. Chat, thank you so much for pulling up. I really appreciate you guys. And don't forget to check out my course that I created that's in the descriptions, gang. All right, let's go.
Gracias a Dios me han ayudado a conseguir seguro médico, me han ayudado para obtener mi identificación de la...
Hold on.
han ayudado a tener pues, gracias.
Thank God.
See, dude, see what they say? Thank God they helped me get my medical insurance, and most importantly, and this is like what? This is a black Mexican.
They helped me get medical insurance, and more importantly,
Dios me han ayudado a conseguir seguro médico, me han ayudado
medical insurance. They have helped me
para obtener
to get my ID.
Me han ayudado a tener
they helped me obtain asylum,
poder obtener mi
or work permit, and my social security card.
Gracias a Dios ya me llegó mi social y mi permiso de trabajo.
Thank God I got my social security and my work permit.
Y que me llegue mi social security y mi permiso.
Do you have a worker's permit or social security number?
Solamente cuando pasamos, mi esposa y yo solicitamos el permiso de trabajo. Me llegó el permiso, solamente el permiso. A mi esposa le llegaron.
Fair use.
I only received the work permit while my wife received all of her papers. We have people in this country who have been trying to legally, quote unquote, legally become citizens for like 20 plus years. And these individuals just now got deported. People that were brought in here under the Biden administration, they acted for them very quickly. They made sure that they got all of their paperwork.
Fair use, but what I'm up here checking out, what steams me, it's like they just zooming in here. And I mean, zooming in here. And so wonder some of them be looking at us real crazy, like, what is we tripping off of? Why you don't want to work? Or why you looking at me like that? And some of them like, hey, you lazy, and be joking around. Because y'all done came in on fast track, and then we got over there in New York, then we getting $4,000 and something in food stamps and all of this type of stuff. And if you're getting that much money in food stamps, can you imagine how much food you can sell on the streets, daytime and nighttime? That explains a lot too. That explains that, because you got so much money and so many refrigerators right in the garage at home. Get it? Some of us got to stay in apartments. Like me, I stay in one of them quad plastic plexus quads with two sides. So, man, this is coincidence. When all along they had us thinking everybody's putting their money together. You don't have to put no money together. Should be getting broken off with so much, and it brings an influx on the waiting time when you some of us really have to go to the doctor and this, that, and other. They calling all of these names, and And I don't want to sound real harsh, but then that's taking up space for those that really been here since day one and that came to the country the correct way. That's what the dirty is all about. So, I just wanted to give y'all a little glimpse. It could be some more paperwork out there, and they got stuff on reparations, but that's the part that threw me through the loop. Seeing stuff like this. Look.
Don't even know our streets. He's just following the daggone GPS. How did he get a car? Who gave that bro? Because you're not supposed to it, but I kept it. They create the account and they rent it to us. They rent what? And who are they? Who the hell is this they he's talking about? What day are you paying that money back to? And he wasn't the only one. I want y'all to understand this. Confused AF trying to figure this out. I am so confused. I would have never known this information right here.
I am confused.
This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. I'm not speaking on anything I don't know about. I did it too, myself included. Went to the voting booth and we said, y'all not going to play with us anymore.
And that's all I want to say. And fair use, go over there and check out this channel. Don't want to stay up here this long, but let's just give you a glimpse because I got another show I'm finna whip up real quick. And this one has Kamala on it. And man, this explains why she was always nervous in these different debates and why they knew why the left and some of her party said it don't look like she can handle it, because they must have had a backdoor meeting where they knew she knew what the game plan was. That's all I gotta say. And then it's like being at a meeting and you know what the game plan was. Just like me back in the day, I used to be at certain, neighborhood meetings while growing up. Listening to one side of the homie say this and another side of the homie say this. And then, yes, it's illegal and legalized conversations didn't happen, but then it's a lot of ego moving and ego jargon, and we never could come to terms of what to really do in the hood to make peace within ourselves in other neighboring hoods back in the day. It's a long story. This is something that I might have to say on another channel, like over there with my homeboy Skip and Ceasefire Committee people. And I can't wait until next football season comes, because look at what I be using when I do this football season photographer party. Until then, take care. I hope you enjoy the show. Subscribe, share, and I'm out.